Passes the ball ahead to Graham. Graham will get it back to Ruling, and Coffee County will set up their half-court set against man-to-man defense. Chumley steps out. She's guarded out here by Brown. She hands it off to Vincent behind the arc, who has been guarded tonight by Singleton. To Graham. She drives, puts up a shot, won't go, gets her on rebound, powers it back up, it won't go. That ball was partially deflected and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Coffee County, they said. So Coffee County must have got a hand on the rebound, and Coffee County 2 seconds in, and there's still no score. Shelbyville with the basketball. They break the press. Ruling gets a hand on the ball, but Adams keeps it from going out of bounds. Skip past Harris, three's up and good. Jaylee Harris gets the first points of the game with 6:05 to go in the first quarter. Shelbyville on top, 3-0. Ruling with the basketball, giving it off to Graham. Graham with the ball in the right corner. She will dribble it to the top of the key. Ruling has backed up and will come and get the basketball and set up the half-court set. Chumley in the high post is fouled. Brown going for the steal, picks up her second foul. And that's not who they needed. That is not. Shavers is going to check in. Are they going to get Shavers in? They do get Shavers in. They're going to sit Brown down. So Brianna Brown, the senior, experienced senior, will sit down. Coffee County with the basketball. There's Bella Vinson for the first National MAC three off the mark. Rebound batted around, controlled by Chumley. Back out to Garrettson, to Graham. Graham had her three-point shot defended well out there by Shavers. Coffee County will have to reset it. They get it to Ruling. She goes against pressure, gives it off to Garrettson. Top of the key, Chumley. Coffee County's trying to spread the floor. Garrettson knifes in off the spread and draws a foul. Foul is going to go on Alexander. Azaria Alexander picks up her first foul. It's the team's third. Alexander is one of the keys to this team for Shelbyville. Garrettson at the line for two. Al White Ford Lincoln free throws. Al White Ford Lincoln, 2002 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester, is the home of the $500 low price guarantee. Get the best deal you can get anywhere else on any Ford or Lincoln. Al White will beat it by $500. Guaranteed. Garrettson hits the second of two free throws, so Coffee County's on the board, trailing 3-1. It's 5:15 to go here in the first quarter. Coffee County finally on the board after a free throw, and Shelbyville throws it away. The second turnover of the game. Both of them belong to Shelbyville. Coffee County will inbound the ball in the backcourt. Shelbyville's just going to pick up Coffee County in the half court, man-to-man. Ruling with the basketball. Off a screen to Chumley. Chumley up top. Guarded out here by Singleton. Gives it in the corner to Graham. First National MAC three's off the mark. Rebound on the weak side by Alexander. Alexander's going to push it. Her and Harris run the floor, driving. Layup good by Alexander. Alexander took it coast to coast, and Graham did not have position to try to draw the charge right there, so she let her get through to the basket to prevent the and one. Shelbyville on top, 5-1. 4.5 to go in the first quarter. In the high post, Chumley. Chumley looking over the defense, backs it up. She's guarded by Adams. To Vincent. In the corner, Graham. Graham backs it out, skip passes it to the short corner to Garrettson. She'll drive, put up shot, won't go. Put back won't go, and it goes off of her foot. Garrettson was looking for a foul, and instead the ball goes out of bounds to Shelbyville, and Shelbyville's going to run. Shelbyville's going to go against the full court pressure, taking it up the floor, laying it up and into Harris. Shelbyville on top, 7-1, 4:05 to go here in the first quarter. Coffee County has yet to hit a field goal. Ruling down the lane, layup, it won't go. Rebound, Vincent. She's going to try to put it back up, and it's knocked out of bounds by Shelbyville. Shot was blocked by Shelbyville. Graham with the basketball, passes it right wing side to Garrettson. Garrettson is covered up out there by Shavers. They go out top of the key to Ruling. She drives, kicks it off. Vincent open three, it's off the mark. Rebound by Chumley to the short corner, Ruling. Ruling puts up the 13-footer, and it's good. Jaylee Ruling finally gets Coffee County a field goal with 3:30 to go in the first quarter. It's 7-3, and then there's going to be an intentional foul on Coffee County's Garrettson. and Alexander went down hard. Let's see who they ran that run out on the full court pressure. The foul is going to be an intentional foul against Jenna Garrettson, so that is her first personal, team's first. It'll be 2 free throws and possession, excuse me. 2 free throws and possession. Alexander at the line, she hits the first one, she'll have another one. 8-3 is your score. Shelbyville on top. Second free throw's up and good as well. So 9-3 all of a sudden, and Shelbyville's going to have possession of the ball on the baseline beneath their own goal. Coffee County missing shots at the rim. But she went down hard. Now I'll just plain tell you, she went down hard. She stays in the game. She's going to throw it into Shavers. Ball is stripped away, stolen away by Coffee County. It's Ruley to Garrettson, and Adams tries to get the steal and instead steps out of bounds. So Adams prevents the layup. Kaylee Adams hustling back, going baseline to base. 3:20 to go in the first quarter on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard. Coffee County trails Shelbyville 9-3. Garrettson for 3. The First National Bank 3 is a ka-ching. Garrettson hits the 3. Coffee County's made it a one-possession game, and Shelbyville runs the floor again. They are beating Coffee County up the floor, something fierce. They are running the floor, and Coffee County ruling his whistle for the foul. Her first, team second. At the line will be Harris shooting 2. Using their speed. 10-6 is your score. Coffee County ruling, bring it across the timeline, hands it to Vincent. Vincent down the lane, pull-up jumper, won't go. Rebound, gets her own. Goes back up. Looked like she was fouled. Rebound to Coffee County. And Vincent goes down hard. She's still on the floor. Coffee County's got to get out of the zone. Vincent looks a little addled right there. As Garrettson, they call her for a travel. Garrettson goes down the lane. And as she came to a jump stop, I guess he cut it as a skip, and it'll be a turnover for Coffee County on the travel. 2:38 to go in the first quarter. Shelbyville 10, Coffee County 6. Shelbyville with the basketball. Coffee County, the starting 5 on the floor, and look a little bit gassed right here. Alexander has the basketball for Shelbyville to a wide open Red Raider mascot. And actually, I think the ball went up into the stands. Turnover Shelbyville, their 4th. Coffee County does go to the bench. Kaya Farrell has checked in, and Chloe Gannon have checked in. Graham and Chumley will sit down. Vinson runs the point for Coffee County. She brings it across the timeline. She's guarded by Singleton on the wing. Ball is deflected. Garrettson keeps it alive, and that's an ill-advised pass. Coffee County turned it over on a half-court pass, trying to get it back inside, get it inside. Adams pull up 14-footer's good, and Coffee County's going to use that timeout. Kaylee Adams hits the 14-footer, and Coffee County will call a First Vision Bank timeout. 1:47 to go here in the first quarter. Shelbyville on top, 12-6. First Vision Bank, Big City Banking. First Vision Bank is services for you, local partners, personal solutions. Learn more at firstvisionbank.com. They're located at 2134 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. 12, Coffee County 6. On your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard. 1:42 to go in the first quarter. Gannon, Graham. And Kaya Farrell with the left hand gets it up and in. Farrell off the bench had some good minutes the other night, Friday night. She's already started out with some good minutes tonight. 2 points there. It's a 4-point game. Shelbyville leads by 4. Harris. Gannon has her pocket picked by Adams inside. Rebound Vinson this time. 3rd turnover for Coffee County, and then in the backcourt, Shavers commits a foul. First, it is the 4th on the Eaglettes. And Shelbyville will go back to the bench. They'll check in Kelsey Harden. Check in on the next. Coffee County with the basketball. Farrell inside to Ganem, fouls her. Kaylee Adams, her first foul. It's the team's fifth. Ganem will go to the line for two. Al White Ford Lincoln free throws. Coffee County with a pair of freshmen on the floor right now. A senior, a junior, and a sophomore. Gannon, first Al White Ford Lincoln free throws. Good! Al White Ford Lincoln 2002, Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Check out the great selection at alwhiteMotors.net. They're all checks out as Chloe Gannon got both free throws. It's 12-10 with 39. County trailed by Sick has cut it to 2, but it looks like Shelbyville's going to play for the last shot. We appreciate you tuned in tonight on Thunder Radio and also on Raider TV on YouTube. Do want to remind folks, if you are tuned in on YouTube tonight, that they will reset they'll cut off the stream and you'll have to reconnect between games. 14 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Shelbyville inbounds it after the officials talk it over. They get it out top to Singleton. Singleton with 9 seconds. Gives it off to Alexander. She drives, loses the handle on it. Chumley with a steal. Chumley coming out of there. Half-court shot won't go, but Coffee County battles back to make it a one-possession game as we go to the second quarter. After one quarter, 12, Coffee County 10. We'll step away for our first Vision Bank timeout. You're listening to Coffee County Basketball. Brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln. This is Thunder. You want to join me?
Follow our YouTube channel, Raider TV, and get notifications when we post new and exciting video content. Look and sound easy.
A Winning Attitude has expanded their selection of Red Raider apparel. Check out A Winning Attitude, 728-1970.
So last
and Chloe Gannon uses her height to get a basket. Dennis Weaver, Jonathan Oliver, Brandon Reynolds bringing you high school basketball tonight. Brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln. Good evening, Jonathan. Basketball, Shelbyville driving in, missing the shot inside. Rebound is battled for. Adams had it. Farrell takes it away from her. Kaya Farrell's mean as a rattlesnake. Coffee County needs help in the backcourt. They turn it over. 3-on-1, and the shot's blocked by Vinson, but she drew the foul. Vinson was all alone in the backcourt. She was double-teamed.
Everybody left her out to dry.
Yeah, they did, and when she picked up her dribble, another Shelbyville player came running into the front court and stole the outlet pass. Adams will go to the line. She hits the first free throw for Shelbyville.
Kaya Farrell and Chloe Gannon giving them a little shot in the arm this second there at the end of the first quarter.
Free throw is missed, but Shelbyville got the rebound. Chumley with it, and she's double-teamed. She gets it to Graham. Coffee County ahead to Farrell. Inside to Gannon. Gannon had the ball stripped away, and it goes out of bounds right to Harris, who was sitting on the baseline out of bounds. So that was an easy layup for Gannon if Harris doesn't make a spectacular play. Coffee County will inbound it out high to Farrell. Farrell, Vinson, Gannon, Graham, and Ruling on the floor for Coffee County. They get it to Graham. Graham, who is guarded out here by Alexander. Chumley instead of Ruling. Chumley inside to Gannon with the left hand. Basket's good and one.
Tell you what, that set that they've run that set pretty much every possession since Chloe and Kaya came in, and it's really working.
The foul goes against Shavers, her second. That is the sixth team foul, so Coffee County will shoot free throws the rest of the first half. That Al White Ford Lincoln free throw is missed by Gannon. But Coffee County with their first lead of the game, 14-13 with 6:45 to go in the first quarter. This one's been interesting.
I don't know too much about Shelbyville this year. How are they?
And done well tonight.
They've had a good game plan. And
Shelbyville, three-point shot up and good by Aaliyah Singleton. Shelbyville back on top, 16-14. 6:20 to go in the half. Vincent gets it across the timeline. She's guarded out here by Singleton. To the wing to Graham. Graham to Gannon. Gannon out high, needs help, gets it off to Vincent. Vincent right wing side off a ball screen, dribbles it between the circles. Backs it out, passes it right to Graham. They're trying to work Gannon inside. They get it inside to Gannon. Double team with the right hand. Chloe's got 8. She's a freshman.
yeah,
She's got great feet. We're tied at 16. 5:42 to go in the first half on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard. You saw her last year in the girls' games, or at least half of the games.
Yeah, she has really improved a lot over the last couple of years.
Missing the shot inside was Alexander. Coffee County with the rebound. Shelbyville is slowing down Coffee County and preventing the Speed Queen fast breaks that Coffee County has used so effectively. And then there's a steal. Turnover, the 5th of the game for Coffee County. Shelbyville back on top, 18-16, 5:07 to go in the first half. Coffee County with the basketball. Vincent to Farrell, inside to Gannon. There's going to be a push-off inside on Gannon. Used a little arm bar there to get some space.
Yeah, I mean, they're running the same thing every time, and it's working. They're going a 2-post set, and they're emptying out with Kaya coming out and leaving Chloe all alone, post up right under the basket. She's doing a good job.
Dennis Weaver, Jonathan Oliver here with you on Thunder Radio and Raider TV. Brandon Reynolds is back at the studio, twisting the knobs, turning the dials, and making it sound like Elvis. Shelbyville will walk the ball across the timeline. They've got the possession and a 2-point lead, and they throw it away. Shelbyville tried to get that entry pass inside and needed to get it away from, I guess it was Chumley that was over defending and bounced it a little long. Had to throw it where nobody could get it but the Shelbyville player, and nobody could get it. Vincent gets it across the timeline. She's guarded out here by Singleton. Passes it right to Graham. Coffee County's being pushed way beyond the bounds of their normal offense into Vincent. Driving layup good by Bella. Bella Vincent's first points of the game. Tied the game at 18 with 4:19 to go in the first half. Not the secret to success, keeping Vincent with only 2 points. Shelbyville missed a shot, get the rebound, then Gannon gets the rebound. Gannon puts it on the floor, then tries to throw it to Vincent. Vincent's double team to Graham. Graham gets it into the front court. Shelbyville hustles back. Graham to Chumley on the left wing side. Driving to the basket, puts up a shot. It won't go. Rebound Adams of Shelbyville. Adams outlets it to Alexander. Alexander races it into the front court. Gives it off to Shaver. She's going to put up a 3, trailing the play. Misses badly. Vincent with the rebound.
It was an interesting shot.
Vincent to Garrett, to Graham.
Look at her run the floor.
And Chloe Gannon running the floor. And Ellie Graham hit her with a dime. And Jen Hicks, the Shelbyville coach, meets her team at the free throw line for the 32nd First Division Bank timeout. 20-18 is the score. Coffee County on top, 3:25 to go here in the first half. It is a First Vision Bank timeout. First Vision Bank. Come out online at firstvisionbank.com. Go by and see Josh Carney. Tell him we've sent you. No game on Friday night. Our next game will be Tuesday at Lawrenceburg.
Long drive.
Long drive. Jonathan Oliver, you've got a game at home on Thursday against Warren County for 8th grade night.
Yes, sir.
Great season you got going on. Good win last night in overtime against West.
That was a huge game. Nobody likes going there. They have nothing to absorb the sound. You leave with a migraine every time. But it was a great atmosphere. Ethan Hargrove made some huge plays down the stretch. Everybody did great, and we knocked them off. You know, they hadn't been beat yet in the conference play, so we got a shot to tie for first with them if we win tomorrow or Thursday and they lose to White. So
good luck to that. Folks, get on out to see them out at Coffee County Middle School on Thursday night. Girls game at 6. Shelbyville with the basketball out of the timeout. Adams drives the baseline, lays it off inside. Coffee County steals it. Graham steals it but stepped on the end line, so it'll remain Shelbyville basketball. Shelbyville set to inbound it on the baseline beneath their own goal. Coffee County defending well. They finally get it to Alexander. Alexander to Singleton, back into Adams. She puts up a shot. Might have been deflected by Gannon. Coffee County comes out of there with it. Chumley with it. Ellie Chumley crosses over at the top of the key. She's guarded by Singleton. Passes it left to Vincent. Looking inside, they're trying to get it to Farrell inside. They do. Farrell shot won't go. Gannon with the rebound. It's knocked out of her hands and stolen away by Kelsey Harden of Shelbyville. Harden gives the ball off to Alexander. She will bring it across the timeline, running the point. Harris is on the bench with no fouls and the leading scorer for Shelbyville. Wonder how much longer she'll stay on the bench. Shelbyville with the basketball. They give it in the corner to Adams. She gives it to the free throw line to Singleton. Inside, they kick it back out. There's Harden, 3 ball, won't go. Rebound is controlled by Graham, and then Graham is fouled, I think, by Harden. And it should be a 1-and-1. It will be a 1-and-1. It is Kelsey Harden with the foul, her first, team 7th. Ellie Graham will come to the line for the 1+1. Al White Ford Lincoln free throw. Al White Ford Lincoln, shop where the overhead is low and the local folks pass the savings along to you, the customer. It costs less to buy local. Discover the Al White Ford Lincoln difference. Ellie Graham hits the first. She'll have another one. Coffee County with their biggest lead of the game, 21-18. Second free throw makes it 22-18. Ellie, 2 much-needed free throws right there for Coffee County. 22-18, 2:03 to go here in the first half. Coming up on the Charlotte Apartments and Home Rental halftime report, we'll have Coach Michael Williams here. Big week for Coffee County. They need a win over Shelbyville to get back on the winning streak in the district. From the corner, 3-point shot, Harden, no good. Rebound knocked around. Adams has it, then lost it. Ball's on the floor. It's knocked out of bounds last touch by Chumley. So it'll be Shelbyville basketball. Shelbyville will inbound it side front court. Adams set to do the honors. Adams gets it in to Alexander. Alexander trying to get it into the post to Brown. She's guarded well by Gannon. She dribbles, passes it right to Adams, who's at the top of the key. Checked in. She skips it to Adams, left corner, top to Deering. Into the corner it goes to Harden. That team's 5th. Shelbyville inbounds it down low. They have to kick it back out. Open 3, top of the key. Vincent might have got a piece of that one. Shelbyville loses the rebound, but gets it back, puts it up. Rebound battle for Vincent with it. Vincent double team. Needs a screen from Chumley to get out of there. Dribbles it into the front court, 47 seconds to go. Vincent guarded out here by Jaylee Harris, who's gets a switch there. Farrell over the top to Gannon. Under the basket, Chloe Gannon has 12.
All night long.
Chloe Gannon is just printing money inside. 24-18. Coffee County on top. 21 seconds to go. Adams for Shelbyville with a three. Kaylee Adams hits the big three. It's a 3-point game, 14 seconds to go. Coffee County will get a chance here for the one last possession. 8 seconds. Graham, 6 seconds. Farrell, top of the key, 4 seconds. Inside Vincent. She has the ball knocked around, and it's lost out of bounds. There's zeros on the clock and no horn. There's zeros on the clock, and that's going to say that's the end of the first half of play. After 1 half of play on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard, Coffee County 24, Shelbyville from the first half on your Charlotte Apartments and Home Rental halftime report. And we'll also talk to head coach Michael Williams. You're listening to Coffee County Basketball, brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln. This is Thunder. to start the fourth quarter or the second half. Coffee County, Graham attacking from the wing, double team, needs help. Goes across the baseline to Vincent. Vincent outside the arc, ball fake, top of the key. Ellie Chumley for three. First National Bank three's off the mark. Rebound tracked down by Graham. Back to Chumley. It's the Ellie of the floor, get it into the high post to Farrell. Farrell to Vincent, all alone, open three. Ka-ching! Bella Vincent with her. Big City Banking Services, hometown customer service. It's been the hallmark of First National Bank for over 100 years. First National Bank, member FDIC in the bank. Manchester calls first. Kaylee Adams gets it inside and had her shot affected by Chloe Gannon. Missed the shot. Coffee County with a rebound. Coffee County 27, Shelbyville 21. Coffee County with the basketball here and a chance. Top of the key, Gannon working it underneath, gets it down low, puts it on the floor. Left-handed shot won't go. Rebound is knocked around, controlled by Shelbyville, and coming out of there with it, Chumley strips the ball out of the Shelbyville hands, but cannot control it, so it'll be Shelbyville basketball. They will inbound it side back court. Coffee County, actually this is a zone look for Coffee County. No, they're matched up. It's a man-to-man look here. It appears. Inside it goes. Singleton pull up, 6-footer good. Singleton got the ball at the free throw line. Coffee County inbounds it against pressure. Graham gets it into the front court. Graham dribbles it back out. Picked up at the top of the key by Singleton. Left wing side to Vincent. To Gannon, who's popped out inside to Farrell. Farrell had the ball stripped away, stolen away. Shelbyville gets it. Turnover for Coffee County. Their sixth of the game. Shelbyville will bring it across the timeline. Alexander has the basketball. Passes it left to Harris. 27-23 is your score. On your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard, and Adams driving baseline is fouled by Farrell. Farrell entered out of bounds on the block. It'll be and Shelbyville gets it in out high, back into the corner to Alexander. Alexander, who is picked up out there by Chumley, dribbles it to the top. Vincent's at the top of the key. Coffee County working Gannon and Farrell in the post. They bounce it into the post to Adams. She dribbles, kicks it out, open three off the mark. Rebound battle for, controlled by Shelbyville. Shelbyville tries to throw it back inside, throw it away. Coffee County 27. Shelbyville 23. Vincent will walk the ball across the timeline. She's picked up by Singleton at half court. Passes it left to Graham. Is working in the low down battle for, tied up. It'll be Coffee County possession inside. Chloe Gannon with the heads up play in the paint. Tying it up and getting Coffee County the basketball on the alternate possession. Vincent will inbound it to Farrell outside the arc. Vincent pops in, but they cover her up, so she'll come out and get the basketball. Vincent picked up out there by Singleton. Right wing side, the ball was stolen away. Oh, it was actually knocked away, almost stolen away from Chumley. And the ball is just going to continue to run away from Harris, who is chasing the basketball down. It'll be Coffee County basketball. They'll inbound it side front court. Chumley set to key it in, and Shelbyville's going to Farrell out top, left all alone, thought about a three, gives it off to Graham. Graham will run the point, passes it left wing side to Vincent. Gannon's working the low block. Farrell pops out, she'll put up the three. The First National Bank three's good. Kaya Farrell, she has 5 points tonight. Coffee County's lead is 7, their biggest of the night, 30-23. 3:47 to go here in the third quarter. Shelbyville takes it inside, loses it. Coffee County with the steal. It was Farrell ahead to Chumley. Chumley contested, gives it off to Vincent. Coffee County's going to set their half-court set. Vincent with it. She's guarded by Singleton. Crosses over, gets into the paint, kicks it out Top of the key, Farrell thought about another three. Instead sends it in to Gannon. Gannon has it knocked away, but to Graham, and Graham gets it back to Gannon, and Gannon puts it up and in. She's got 14, and I think Shelbyville is going to take a timeout. Or is it? No, it's going to be a Coffee County timeout. It's a first division back timeout, Coffee County, and it'll be a full timeout, so we'll step away as well. With 3:13 to go in the third quarter. Coffee County 32, Shelbyville 23. This is Coffee County basketball on Thunder.
The tough decision on getting a new roof for my home. Well, the old one leaked, and we love it. It's clean, it looks great, the leaves don't stick to it, and for your home, choose Watson Metals, 238 Interstate Drive, Manchester, or online at watsonmetalsllc.com.
Shop for quality new or used cars at low of John Roberts Nissan and John Roberts Toyota, which together carry an extension to the massive new Toyota and Nissan inventory, car sales, and auto loans. John Roberts Toyota and John Roberts.
Ball brought to you by Outright Drought, 32-25. Coffee County still on top. Shelbyville gets that basket with 2:53 to go in the third. Coffee County in the high post. Chumley kick out. Graham open three. First National Bank three off the mark. Chumley with the rebound. Chumley in the short corner, dribbles in, gets all the way to the rim, misses the layup. Vincent with a putback, it's going to go, and she was fouled. Playing all alone. 3-point play with an Al White Ford Lincoln free throw. Free throws up, free throws good. Al White Ford Lincoln 2002 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester, or online at alwhiteMotors.net. So Coffee County makes the 3-point play, 2:31 to go. The foul was called against Singleton, her first, team's first. Each team with one foul here in the second half. We're at the 2:23 mark of the third quarter. Over the top, and Shelbyville is fouled inside. It's given. Oh, it's on Jenna Garrettson, who checked back in. She commits the foul, her second. Team second, not in the act of shooting. Shelbyville will inbound it to Adams, and Adams is fouled. Adams foul going to the basket. That should be on. No, it's on Vincent. She must have fouled her with a shoulder blade. That's the first one. Adams will have a second free throw. It's short, rebound. Team second. Full court pressure, Shelbyville, as that was not a shooting violation, so Coffee County will inbound it on the baseline beneath the Shelbyville goal against full court pressure. Vincent gets it into Ruling. Ruling dribbles it through the middle of the floor, through traffic, dishes it off Chumley, back to Ruling, back to Chumley. Chumley's fouled. Chumley slapped in the face by Singleton, I think. Singleton come out of there. Coach Joe Pat Cope is screaming something, and I missed it. It is Singleton, her second, team's third. Ellie Chumley at the line shooting two Al White Ford Lincoln free throws. Free throws up, free throws good by Ellie Chumley. That's the first point of the night for Ellie. Finally gets a red notch in the scorebook. Second free throw is no good. Rebound comes all the way back to Chumley. Chumley to Vincent. Coffee County had Garrettson open to Ruling. She's going to drive, layup, good. Jalen Ruling. What a great play from the wing. Driving basket is good by Ruling, and Coffee County's lead is 12, 38-26. We go under 2 to play here in the third quarter. 1:51 on the clock. That's the First Division Mortgage scoreboard clock. Coffee County 38, Shelbyville 26. Shelbyville with the basketball. Graham guarding the basketball out top. Held by Singleton. Shot inside by Adams. The ball is knocked around. The last touch by Coffee County. Adams is sneaky quick inside. Inbounds pass from underneath the goal by Shelbyville comes way out high, chasing it down to Singleton. Singleton will put it on the floor, guarded by Garrettson. Garrettson out top, got a hand on the ball, Did she force a steal? She didn't. She forced. Oh, I thought it was a walk. Instead, of Coffee County is going to be called for a loose ball foul. It's going to be a loose ball foul on Coffee County's Jaylee Ruling, her second, team's fourth. Shelbyville will inbound it on the baseline, far away from their own goal. They're in the corner. They get it in out high to Brianna Brown, back to Alexander. Alexander guarded by Vincent, looking inside. They go inside. They skip it out, and saving it from going out of bounds was Jalea Harris. Harris made a great play to keep that ball from being thrown away. She'll get off to Alexander off a ball screen. Alexander goes baseline, cut off, kicks it in the corner to Singleton. Singleton drives into the paint. Running layup won't go, drew the foul. I think they're going to get Garrettson again. Garrettson was there trying to. Seconds to go in the third. Coffee County 38, Shelbyville 26. Second free throw is good by Singleton, so she gets 1 of 2. Shelbyville is 6 of 10 at the free throw line tonight. Coffee County into the front court with Graham. Graham, little hesitation dribble in the paint, picks it up at the elbow, gives it to Ruling. Ruling dribbles through traffic, kicks it out. Garrettson for 3. First National Bank three's off the mark. Long rebound tracked down by Alexander. She's going to run it up the floor with numbers, get to the rim, lays it up and in. Azaria Alexander took it coast to coast. 38-29. 9-point lead for Coffee County. Ruling from the wing. Dribble penetrate, kicks it out. Ball's deflected. Chumley keeps it alive for the Raiders. 13 seconds to go. Vinson has it. Vinson dribbles it back down, kicks it in the corner. Graham for 3. First National Bank three's off the mark. Rebound Shelbyville. They try to outlet it ahead, and the ball is knocked down, and that'll end the third quarter of play. It was an exciting one, but we go to the fourth quarter with Coffee County on top, 38-29. We'll step away for Bank timeout. Fourth quarter action coming up next. You're listening to Coffee County Basketball, brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln.
Hey, what's your favorite thing about Love Lady Auto Parts? Your locally owned CarQuest parts store in Manchester.
I love it that a lot of the parts that they sell, they also install, like wiper blades and batteries and lots of things. And at Love Lady Auto Parts, I don't feel intimidated. I don't have to know about cars. Love Lady Auto Parts knows about cars.
When you're Parts on the Murfreesboro Highway across from Old Stone Fort State Park in Manchester.
Hello, it's Roe Adams out here at LKQ. Come see us. We sell everything you need from bumper to bumper you need for your car. And also we have our new Keystone line of new aftermarket parts, refurbished wheels, pretty much anything you need. We also have our Goodmark line for our resto mods for the people with old muscle cars. Come on out and see us. We're a mile off the interstate past Walmart. And now remember, we're open to the public if doing retail line here at LKQ. Why buy new when you
Coffee County Basketball is brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln as we go to the fourth quarter here on Thunder Radio, WMSR Manchester, Tennessee. Shelbyville will have the basketball. Adams driving to the basket, puts up a shot, won't go, follow, won't go, and then she commits a foul. She commits a hard foul on Chloe Gannon. That's the second on Adams. That's the fourth on Shelbyville. Not a shooting violation. Coffee County will have it in the backcourt. Coffee County with Chloe Gannon, Ellie Graham, Jenna Garrettson, Jaylee Ruling, and Bella Vincent on the floor. Ruling, guarded by Singleton, gives it off to Garrettson, to Vincent, top of the key, to Ruling. Ruling's going to drive, lay up with the left hand's going to go, and she was fouled. Jaylee Ruling, what a great play, driving to the basket, getting the layup. The freshman continues to grow. The foul is going to go on Brown, her third, team's fifth. Ruling at the line for the three-point play with the Al White Ford Lincoln free throw. It's no good. Chloe Gannon with the putback. It's no good. Rebound Shelbyville. And then a blocking foul on Ruling, a little frustration foul. Jaylee Ruling picks up her third. Team sixth. So Shelbyville will be in the bonus the rest of the way after this inbounds. The possession area belongs to Coffee County And I have each team with 3 timeouts left. Coffee County comes attacking and should be a travel. It's not, and then ruling is rolled up on the basketball. It was a held ball. It'll be Coffee County basketball. Coffee County jumped Shelbyville in the half court, and dribbling it off of her foot was Harris. The ball rolled to the baseline. Harris jumped on it and slid with it. Ruling jumped in there to kind of tie it up or to grab it, and they call a tie-up. Garrettson out top, drives to the rim, kicks it off to Ruling. Back to the wing to Graham. 6:58 to go in the game. Coffee County 40, Shelbyville 29. Ruling has it. Ruling dribbling it out high. She is guarded out here by Harris. To Graham, skip pass to Graham. To Garrettson, back to the top to Ruling. Coffee County being very patient here. They give it off to Vincent, and Vincent has it tied up. And actually, they're going to call a tie-up. I thought they were going to call a foul. I thought they were going to call a foul right there, but that was not the case. Kelsey Harden has checked. Kendall Deering's checked back in. Kelsey Harden will stay on the bench. Kendall Deering has checked into the game, and then Mary Alice Shavers has checked into the game. There is Deering for 3, and she drains it. When they bring these kids off the bench, you got to worry about them being able to shoot the 3, and they sure can. 6:16 to go in the game. 40-32 is the Coffee County lead. Inside it goes to Gannon, and Gannon is fouled. I think it's going to go on Deering. It is not. It's going to go on Adams. Her 3rd. Team 6th. So both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the night. Right here, Gannon will have 2. Allied Ford Lincoln free throws, and the first one's up and no good. The coaches show each and every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Just another reason why Al White is a part of the community. There's Kelsey Harden coming in. Adams will sit down. Gannon, second free throw's good. Chloe Gannon with 15 tonight. She leads all scorers. 6:11 to go in the game. Coffee County on top, 41-32. Shelbyville, Harden on the wing. Out top it goes to Alexander. Right wing side to Deering. Deering tries to throw it across the top. It's stolen away by Ruling. Ruling running layup. Good! Deering with the Speed Queen fast break after the steal. Speed Queen washers and dryers are built better to last longer. .204 East McLean Street, or check them out on Facebook. Go by and see Lloyd or Cassie today, or call them at 728-7611. Shelbyville from the free throw. To take a full timeout, so we'll step away as well. 5:28 to go in this one on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard. Coffee County 43, Shelbyville 34. Coffee County basketball is brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln. This is Thunder.
Cute.
This presentation of Coffee County Red Raider football is brought to you by the technical expertise of Coffee County High School's audio-visual production class, a 3-year program where students learn the ins and outs of radio and television broadcasting. Follow our YouTube channel, Raider TV, and get notifications when we post new and exciting video.
Harrell & Sons Trucking Company, and along with complete hotshot services. If you need it moved, you need Harrell & Sons Trucking Company in Morrison. Call John 41 for Harrell & Sons Trucking Company, 409-3241.
Back here at the Joe Frank Patch Memorial, Jim Bella Vincent out of the timeout, puts up a 3. It's no good. Graham with the rebound. Inside it goes. Garrettson with the layup. Jenna Garrettson has 6 points tonight. Garrettson with a great play there, but Ellie Graham with a great rebound. That set that up. Coffee County leads at 45-34. Congratulations, the Westwood Lady Rockets defeated Morrison tonight 42-25. They're still unbeaten. And another steal by Ruling. Ruling with a Speed Queen fast break layup. Won't go. Rebound put back. Chumley won't go. Rebound put back Ball is on the floor, tied up. It's got to be a travel. No, Coffee County timeout. Coffee County got a timeout. No, but it's going to be a 30-second First Vision Bank timeout. First Vision Bank has full-service banking available there. Loans, mortgages, business, personal banking.com. Go by and see them at 2134 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Dennis Weaver, also thanks to on simulcasting on Raider TV. Coffee County will inbound it on the baseline beneath their own goal. Vincent gets it into Chumley, back to Vincent inside. Crossover, lays it off the window, good. Bella Vincent has 10. Coffee County's lead is back to 13. That's their biggest of the night. Tied for their biggest of the night. Shelbyville the basketball. Coffee County 47, Shelbyville 34. And then inside, Jenna Garrettson foul is whistled for a foul against Kaylee Adams. It's a 1-and-1. Jenna and Adams are they're not going to be on each other's Christmas card list, I don't think. They're just pushing and shoving for position, and Jenna got the foul call. Didn't drop her head after missing the free throw. She kept the rebound alive and got the basket. Coffee County with the basketball, leading by 11. Chumley double teamed out high, and she's fouled. Oh, it's tie ball. The ball is tied up. Chumley looked like she was fouled by Adams. Instead, you can hear the crowd. They did not like that there was not a foul call. Coffee County will inbound it side front court. It's been a little rough tonight. I'm wondering what the boys' game will be like. Vincent with the basketball, 3:44 to go in this one. Coffee County on top by 11. They need a couple of baskets here. And then there's a touch foul out front. A touch foul out front on Jalea Harris, her first. Team 7th. The 1-and-1 coming up. Jayla Ruling will go to the line for it. Ruling has 8 to the 7th on Shelbyville. Ruling for first Al White Ford-Lincoln free throws up. It's good. Jaylee Ruling will have a second Al White Ford-Lincoln free throw. See a vehicle and a price you like on the website, alwhiteMotors.net. You can click on evaluate my trade or value my trade option, and Coffee County's #1 automobile dealer, Mike Jernigan, a timeout on the floor. Coffee County's going to call a timeout. We're going to step away as well. With 3:37 to go in the game, Coffee County leads Shelbyville 49-36.
Raider fans, we are located at 861 MacArthur Street in Manchester, or visit us on the web. Red.
Crazy Daisies, located across from Coffee County Central High School. Crazy Daisies. More in the morning. Much more. Fresh and delicious. That's 7273. Stop by Crazy Daisies to ask about security.
Pass over the top against full court pressure. Deering gets a layup. Coffee County goes against full court pressure. Down low, Garrettson with a layup. Great feed from Ruling. Garrettson gets a layup. 51-38 is your score. Coffee County on top. 3:10 to go in this one, and driving to the basket. A blocking foul is called on Ellie Graham. She stood in there and took a charge. Team's 8. Shot was missed. It'll be 2 free throws for Alexander. Good. I usually always introduce the officials, give the officials' names at the beginning of the game, and usually Alexander hits the second free throw. 51-39. Boys game's coming up here in just a few minutes. Those of you that are watching on Raider TV, the stream will end, and they'll start a new stream, so you'll need to refresh to get the stream of the boys game. As Garrettson goes baseline and has the ball knocked away from her, stolen away. Turnover Coffee County. Garrettson's hurt. She's slow back up the floor. Shelbyville gets it inside, misses a couple of shots. Ruling comes out of there with it. Ruling is going to be fouled on a touch by Kaylee Adams. Adams is fourth, team's 8th. Ruling will come to this other end and shoot a 1-and-1. 51-39, it's a 12-point game, so Shelbyville is still in range here to the hack-a-shack, as it were. Ruling will go to the line to shoot 1+1. This will be an Al White Ford Lincoln free throw with the promise of getting another one if she hits it. She doesn't. Rebound Chumley, though. Great rebound from Chumley, and Chumley is knocked to the floor. No foul. 2:32 to go in the game. Coffee County missed that free throw. 2:24 to go in the game. Coffee County needs a defensive stop here. It's only a 4-possession game, and Shelbyville can shoot it. There's Adams for 3. It's Adams hitting the 3. Kaylee Adams has 12 now. Shelbyville's going to call a timeout. We'll step away as well. 2:12 to go in this one on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard. Coffee County 51.
Red Raider football history brought to you by Doug Aaron, attorney at law. The 2012 Red Raiders handed the Franklin County Rebels a loss at Cardin Gerald Field. Tailback D'Angelo Rozier was the star of the night. Rozier rushed for 230 yards, including 3 touchdowns, a 1-yard dive, and scores from 72 and 78 yards. Rozier's efforts put him over 1,000 yards rushing for the season and sealed the Raider homecoming victory 21-50.
Coffee County Funeral Chapel and Manchester Funeral Home are proud to bring you this game on Thunder Radio. We have been serving the families of this community for decades. When you need us, we will be here to serve you as well, with professionalism and respect. We go the extra mile to make sure your loved ones don't find anywhere as well. Coffee County Funeral Chapel and Manchester Funeral Home.
Back here at the Joe Frank Patch Memorial Gym, Coffee County with the basketball out of the timeout. Coffee County with 1 timeout left. Shelbyville with 2. Possession to Chumley. Chumley, Garrettson, Ruling, Graham, and Vincent on the floor for Coffee County. Coffee County spreading the floor right here. They want to shoot free throws and layups. Giving it to Vincent, top of the key. She's double teamed and fouled. Zori Alexander's the one that finally commits the foul. 1:41 to go. That was a long time to wait to commit the foul. That's the 9th, so it's still a 1-and-1. And Shelbyville's going to make some substitutions right here. Is Vincent at the line. They check Deering back in. She's a 3-point shooter. Vincent is the free throw shooter right here, shooting the Al White Ford Lincoln free throw. That's good. Bella Vincent now has 11 on the night. She'll shoot another free throw. Coffee County with 1 timeout left. Shelbyville with 2 in a 10-point game. Second free throw's good. Bella with 2 big free throws right there for Coffee County. That was needed. If you tuned in to hear Predators hockey, Predators do have a new head coach, and they trail 1-0 in the first period. We'll take you to Predators hockey as soon as we're done tonight with tonight's basketball doubleheader. From the corner, 3-point shot, Shelbyville, no good. Adams with the rebound putback. Kaylee Adams has 14 points for Shelbyville. Shelbyville's going to call a 30-second timeout. Full-service banking at First Vision Bank, from loans and mortgages to business and personal banking. First Vision Bank is services for you local partners. Personal solutions. Learn more at their website, firstvisionbank.com. Dennis Weaver, Brandon Reynolds. He beat the Bushes. Final from Tullahoma. Tullahoma beat Moore County. Here it's Coffee County 53, Shelbyville 44. Coffee County in a 3-possession game, gets it across the timeline. 1:13 to go. Vincent goes the length of the floor, lays it up and in with the left hand. That's not really a Speed Queen fast break, but it's close. Speed Queen washers and dryers are built better to last longer. Check out your locally owned furniture and appliance store, the home of Speed Queen in Manchester. That's Garner's Furniture. Come by and see Lord Cassie today. Garner's Furniture, 204 East McLean Street in Manchester. Or check them out on Facebook. Ellie Graham commits a foul as Shelbyville broke the press and had a layup coming. Graham prevents the layup, gets the foul. It was not a shooting violation, so it's a 1-and-1, and Harris hits the first. She'll have another one. Jalea Harris is at the line. Third foul on Graham, ninth on Coffee County. Harris hit them both. 55-46, three-possession game, a minute to play. Ruling to Vinson. Vinson with it off top to Chumley, to Garrettson. Garrettson drives, kicks it out to Ruling. Back to Vincent. Coffee County spreading the floor, running the weave, keeping it alive. Ruling for the wing to Vincent. They're chasing Bella. Bella's fouled. Bella's fouled. Let's see who they whistle the foul on. I think it's going to go on Singleton, her third. Team's 10th, and it was Singleton, her third, team's 5th. Lawrence County beat Lincoln County tonight, 63-34. Vincent, first free throw's up and good. Bella has 15 tonight. She'll have another one. That was the 10th foul on Shelbyville, so she was going to have 2 Al White Ford Lincoln free throws anyway. Each team with 1 timeout remaining. Vincent hits the second one. Bella back on top with 16 points tonight. She has played gutty. Of her 16 points, 14 of those have come in the second half. Down the lane, crossover dribble shot missed by Harris. Rebound Coffee County's Chumley. Chumley's fouled by Harris, and Harris doesn't even want her own teammate to help her up. She's so mad. So Chumley will come to the other end and shoot 2 free throws with 23.9 seconds to go. Chumley shooting 2 Al White Ford Lincoln free throws, and Coffee County's going to the bench. Chumley hits the first, she'll have another one. Second point of the night for Chumley. Erica Fultz, Morgan Jones, Marley Perry, Keely Hillis check in for the Raiders. Olivia Reel is at the table. She'll check in for Chumley if she makes this free throw. She doesn't. Rebound by Shelbyville. Bringing it into the front court. Shelbyville's going to crank a 3, miss everything. Rebound goes out of bounds. And Reel will check in to replace Ellie Chumley. Let's see if Shelbyville wants to foul right here and keep this one going. They're going to press. They get it into Fultz. Fultz gets it into the front court. Passes it off to Hillis. Hillis is going to take a shot and hit it. Hillis with the basket right there. Coffee County has 60-46. Here comes Shelbyville down the lane. Shot is 46. What a great effort in the second half for Coffee County. Leading by 3 at the half, Coffee County comes back and gets this one by 14. Your final, Coffee County 60, Shelbyville 46. We're going to step away for a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the stats and the power storage post. Lincoln, Coffee County. This is Thunder.